Alright guys, as you can see here, I have two rackets. One, the yellow one over here is the one right here. Plus the Nadal one. This red one over here is FEDERER'S one. I'll tell you, you just saw me playing with both rackets. I'll tell you the difference. First of all, the NADAL'S one, it's just a lot better to play with on a tennis court against another human being or a ball machine. On the NADAL'S racket, the ball just like bounces off it. You get a good pop sound. You feel there's a lot of power. It's a very light racket, so you're not going to get tired playing with it. And so like I said, it's like you just touch the ball and it flies pretty much. Very easy power. And it's a real pleasure to play with. It serves. You can serve really well with it. And like I said, you get a really good pop sound when you hit it. You really feel like you're driving through the ball. You really feel it's a good hit. Every time you hit it, it's a really good hit. And the FEDERER racket, on the other hand, kind of sucks. It's a very heavy racket. It's only 90 inches, the head size, whereas the Nadal one is 100 inches. They're both 27 inches long, but this one is a 90-inch head size. That doesn't mean you can't hit the ball. You can still get the ball every time. But it's a very heavy racket, so your arms are probably going to get tired. You can't get much power out of it because it's so heavy. So when you really have to hit the ball, you just swing really hard if you want to hit the ball fast. But I guess it would be good if you have trouble returning serve. It'll absorb the serve pretty easily because it's so heavy, whereas the Nadal racket is so light it might, the racket might shake, when it hits a really fast ball, like anti-erotic serve, So I guess that's why Federer uses it, because he has a one-handed backhand, so he needs all the weight he can get so he can absorb that return of serve. But in terms of everything else, I mean, the Nadal racket is just way better because, like I said, the ball pops off and it's fast, and without the Federer racket, it's heavy. And when you hit the ball, it's not going to go. It's just going to like pretty much die on you unless you hit the ball really hard. Well, then you're using a lot of effort, and it's just not a fun racket to play with compared to the Nadal one. So if you're going to play in tournaments, you're going to play against people competitively, you definitely want to get the Nadal racket. It's just one of the best rackets you can ever find. It really is the best racket. But if you're going to play like just off a backboard, or you're playing at home on your driveway, or just like hitting against the wall, then I would recommend the FEDERER one because it's not that powerful, and you can really control where you want the ball to go. It's a lot more control than the Nadal racket. Like you can pinpoint exactly where you want the ball to go. So if you're looking for accuracy, and you really want to be able to, and something a slow racket basically, and accurate and slow, and you're hitting against a backboard or something, then the FEDERER racket is a lot better for you. But if you're playing against a human being or a ball machine in a tennis court, then you want to use the Nadal racket. What else? Oh, now you can test out these two rackets. You don't have to buy it. They're like $200. You can test them out. You just go to tennisexpress.com, and they'll let you try out 4 rackets for only $15 for a week. They're called demo rackets, and they're the exact same one. The FEDERER racket is the 6-1 Tour BLX or whatever, and the Nadal racket is the aeropro drive. You can find it on their website. Just type in Nadal or type in FEDERER. So it's the 6-1 Tour BLX and the aeropro drive GT or something. Yeah, you can find these rackets there. These are demo rackets. I don't own these rackets. So I got to return it in a week. So you got to test it out and pick what you want. So